What's going on, guys? Welcome back to more Path of Exile. Hopefully you guys are enjoying everything so far. So today what we're going to be doing is doing the 4 Elder Guardians this time, and then we'll be doing the Uber Elder again. So this time we're going to be doing it on our Cyclone build. Last time we did it on Arc, and honestly it's not that bad. So we're changing it up a little bit, and we're doing it on our Cyclone. So things that changed from last time: we hit level 92. That's about it. Gear is still the same as last time. We got the maps ready to go. I just kind of bought these real quick because I didn't have any. So yeah, we just did the 4, so the way it works to get Uber Elder is when you get the Shaper influence around the Guardian maps, you have to do it like all 4 of them once, and then from the Shaper ones it turns to Elder, and then you have to do all 4 again, and then to get the Elder, and then you do the Uber Elder at the end. So I guess it doesn't really matter which one, so we'll just do them in order. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, so just change of pace from previous videos where we're just doing Shapers and Shaper Guardians. This time it's Elder and Elder Guardians. Basically the same thing, but a few different mechanics every now and then. Oh my god. If there was ever like a death counter, like they posted what killed people the most that isn't bosses in this game, I'm pretty sure it'd be the porcupines. That was like the deadliest thing. Jeez. This hurt. For the most part, we're just gonna be skipping like monoliths and everything, unless we see a Zana. We might do that one. Other previous league stuff doesn't matter. And if you guys want to see my build, my profile is public. So just check it out. I don't use POV, but I know a lot of friends do. I've never gotten a deathless Uber Elder before, but I've gotten close. I've gotten 2 deaths. That's always been my lowest. Guardians are usually fine. To be honest, I couldn't really tell you the mechanics of any of these Uber or Elder bosses. I could sort of tell you, but they're generally just easier than, in my opinion, easier than Shaper Guardians. But yeah, so this league, I've gotten my Arc Trapper to 94, and then it's kind of got burnt out of it. And then Cyclone, honestly, Cyclone is the least mechanically challenging class you can ever play. I can pretty much play this class with, or like play this build with one hand. Just hold down Cyclone, hope for the best. But the fun part of this is you just do so much damage. Bad side is the single target damage is not the greatest. Bossing is a little bit tricky if you don't know mechanics, and you can't do physical reflect, and there's some maps you just straight up can't do compared to like the trap builds. Oh, I hate this one. This is my most hated Elder Guardian. So this one's a lightning one. It's really just don't stand in stupid. Push phases as fast as possible. Like that thing hits the entire map and you don't have a lot of regen or something. So I think this part you just kill the ads that appear. Oh god. That one really is just a DPS check. In case you guys want to know, or you care, this is my hideout Cyclone damage. It's probably more if you look it up on POB, but whatever. What's the best thing you can get, or like the best drop you can get from Elder? It's Watcher's Eye, right? Because I don't run it that often, but I think the best thing you can get from like a Shaper is Starforge, but I'm not really sure. Oh my god. And this one is captured. You have been captured. We will be best friends. Man, Bestiary was considered one of the worst leagues, but Einar's got to be one of the greatest NPCs. Is it cheating if we bring Einar into this Guardian fight? Not that it's gonna matter. Basically, Eldar Guardian fights consist of pushing it to the next phase, don't get hit. Freaking exploding frogs. That does not seem good. Let me clear my inventory real quick.
Let me tell you. Fate will find you.
So far, so good. I think the next boss that we're about to fight is like this Sun Orb Solaris Temple boss, whatever. I really haven't done much delving this league. There's a lot of other things I wanted to do. Also, for the record, when it's a real fight, when you have to fight this dude, never portal up in the boss room. Or just in general, never portal up in the boss room. This one could kill me if I get hit by like all the beams and stuff. If I literally get hit by everything, I can't die from it. I swear I've never seen that dagger before. Is that even good? I have no idea. Alright guys, Uber Elder time. Again, this will be Uber Elder number 4 of the league. I've never deathless this, but I think I'm gonna try my hardest. As long as I can beat it, that's really all that matters to me. Like, worst comes to worst, I'll lose 13%. Who cares?
Putrefy, rot, spoil, and fester.
Exile, do something!
This is scary. Stop it. Basically, the way this boss works in general is you're fighting both the Elder and the Shaper at the same time, and what you want to do is, you see how they both have shields on them? The one that doesn't have a shield on it, you want to keep attacking. Uh-oh. Deathless might be ruined right here.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
This thingy hurts, or it slows you to the point where you want to go for it. Frickin' hurry up. This is supposed to be like the easy phase where you get all your flask regens back, but my god, sometimes it's like more stressful than anything. So many. That phase, you just stand behind him. Is it over? I think it's over. We beat it. Yeah. I could have had a flawless too. I think that was my best run. Oh my god, I didn't even get anything good. Oh, another Uber Elder down. Map is reset. Got another Garbo Mark at a Shaper or Elder. The Shaper one is not even worth much this league either. You can bless the implicit, whatever. Low rolled on the increased attack damage. Decent rolled on life and energy shield. Okay rolled on the cold damage. Either way, no matter how perfect it was, it's still a pretty garbage thing. Life, fire resistance, recover. That doesn't even seem that bad. Kind of wonky stats, but it could have been worse. Unfortunately, this run was not profitable. There's one monster remaining somewhere. I don't know where. Zana's a monster, apparently. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. That was Elder Guardians and Uber Elder. Again. But yeah, if you want to check out my profile, it's public. You can do that. Cyclone is the meta build, so whatever. Just look up a guide anywhere on forums and stuff. But in case you want to know, this is what I have. Basically, you want a -7 or higher on your at least one ring and amulet or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure your Cyclone, Leap Slam, and War Chief are free costing. 6 Link, I don't know if it really matters. depending on if you're using like a Star Forge versus like an axe or something. I know one of my friends, he uses a 5-link, but he also uses, instead of War Banner, he uses the Herald of Purity, and that's a 5-link. And then he's also, instead of using a Star Forge, he's using an axe with a 7-link, but he has a Fortify on the implicit, and then he uses Maim as 6 and everything else. So Brutality, Channeling, Melee Physical, Fortify, of course Cyclone, that's the entire build, and Pulverize, but his is Fortify on the weapon, and Maim instead of this, 7-link technically, and 5 on here. Basically everything else you want. The curse enemies with vulnerability on hit, the level itself doesn't really matter. I mean, if you can get a 12, that's awesome. 11, 10, whatever. The stats itself, health is good, resist and everything. That's all you really want on your like shoes, gloves, belt, helmet. You're probably going to be low on intelligence, so you're just going to try to get a piece with high intelligence. And then everything else is pretty much just life and resistances as much as possible. And then for jewels, what I have is basically life and physical damage. Same with the gem slockets here. They're all pretty much life, area damage, weapon damage, or increased damage with two-handed weapons. One thing I've been testing out was Darumi's Concoction. This is a defensive flask versus what I've been using before. It is the Lion's Roar. Now, basically, the difference between this one and this one, they both have the 3000 armor, which is kind of irrelevant, gonna be honest. But this one is to block damage, and this one gives you more melee physical. So this one is a higher damage build. This one is defensive. So really up to you which one you want. Like, I just pretty much in this video just showed you that I can clear the hardest boss. I would say Uber Elder is the hardest boss in the game with defensive and everything else. How you build these is up to you. Generally, when I'm mapping and I open strong boxes, when they freeze you, you could get bursted, so that's why that's good to have. Immune to curses, generally good, and this one is just movement speed. And bleeding, I mean, you could probably life leech more bleeding than anything, but it's just good to have. What else do I have? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Anyway, if you want to check more, like, my profile is public, just go watch it. So I'll see you guys later. If you guys want to see anything else, any other bosses, mapping, just let me know which ones you want to see. I pretty much have everything. The only ones I don't have are Doriani's Mechanarium and Brandis Manor. Not because I can't do it, it's just because each map is like an Exalt and a half, and I'd rather not pay that. So don't care that much. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.